What's glizzy in the hizzy, my people? Yeah, we're back with more locals. Apologies that it's been a little bit spotty here and there. I did not get to go to as many locals because car season was griefing me, and also making some questionable financial decisions, like supporting a TCG team. Misplay Mercenaries! We actually got both of them. Putting on what is round 1 of locals, is we're going to get Gallantmon. You know, it's finally time to start putting together some Gallantmon piles, and we have Cross Heart. So we are Cross Heart, and we are going to go searching top 3 off the Raptor Sparrowmon. She's going to pick up the Alta Ballista, trash off the rest, and crash into security. Rush Gilmon seen on the first check. Speaking of Gilmon swinging on the first check, it's going to hit Katone, which can load from trash. Good thing the Raptor Sarah loaded up from trash, so we don't have to go crazy. We do have to play War Growl, which does give us Mr. Matsuki. So we do have a memory set, and we've got the, I think that is the Blitz Staccato, like OG Blitz Staccato. Looking hella spooky, that Pumpkaboo. But I have a feeling that maybe or maybe not that we are on a crusty hand. Well, goodbye Fire Rocket. I think as well, because I was talking to Harry, this is either the 50 cards or based off of the 50 cards that won LATAM. Because, I mean, he's on holiday, which means he just gets to go from playing very good deck that he likes into very good deck that he likes. So we're going to assemble the Megazord. We're going to use a Starmon from hand, which means we get to make Cross 7, who does have a theme song and does have the ability to bot deck the big boy. That said, though, the Gilmon does make it back to him. Training, surely we find something at some point, no? Well, it does give us another draw. It's finally going to get blocked. So we are going to put a Gilmon in the back, which can warp into a Gallantmon. I guess we one-shot. We're just checking to see how much damage is potentially on board. The answer is a lot. So we're just going to red memory boost. Going to pick up a Gil X, who I don't think is going to get used. It depends on how much we get past, because we do have a memory setter. We do have so much memory. I say so much memory. Yeah, Fire Rocket, that, yeah. We'll just go into game 2.
Matrix Digivolution.
Hi YouTube, it's probably about time I did one of these again. If you're seeing this, that means you are not a member and you may also not be subscribed. You should check and see if you're subscribed. A lot of people watch my content daily and don't actually subscribe. Check and see if you're one of those people. It might even be glowing for you under the video. But yeah, I'm here to just say consider joining the members. For joining as little as £1 a month, you can dodge these for the rest of watching Digimon on my channel. And you can support the channel and help us do close to daily as I can for Digimon. Appreciate everyone that's been through everything with us. In 2025 was an awesome year, and hopefully I want to be able to do a lot more cool stuff in 2026. So with your support, it makes it possible to be able to branch out and do other things. So yeah, it took me 10 days into the new year to record a new sponsor segment. But yeah, if you're seeing this, that means there was no other sponsor. So please consider supporting me. Bye. And whilst we get shuffled up for game number 2, after we hold X to skip the cutscene, you can hold X to skip the cutscene that is the... Please join the memberships to get to this bit where I thank everyone that does get to skip the cutscene. At the top, we do have our ultimates. Lee, Tommy, and T. Tommy Tricks on the sticks on the right side of your screen. Brad, King of Knights. Rich Life, Sacred Armor, Matthew Byrne, and Zachariah Nolan. Then at our champions, you'll be getting bonus content from the podcast 1 month early. We've got Shinny Carey, DHM on the left, Andy Fing, Benji Gibber, Kenneth Smith, Marta TC, Craig and Security, Stephen Holden, Obsidian Cross, Pap, Kava, Samuel Larson, Bonsai Beard, Harlequin, Vivek Kazas, Retro Donkey, Top, Scott Monnier, Soy Sauce, and Joseph Bang. This time we got a much better start, as we do get Rookie plus Training. We do get Starmon plus Taiki though, so as good as it can go. Training into Growlmon, Growlmon Mill 2 on an empty board, Growl X. Ooh, Megidramon in there. Gonna swing in. We are gonna hit the Trio Tamer, of course. Of course we are. This one's not the memory setter, but we are gonna pass over a memory setter of our own. Obviously, if something bad happens to this Gilmon, it is going to get to steal 2 memory. We get to go from there. We're not going to go into War Growl Ace or anything like that. We are just going to let the check through. And then we're going to get to go into Omni Shout. Which does have Rush and then may attack. What if we just... Yeah, we just boomed in. Hits a Gallantmon. That's going to die, so we're not going to get the end of attack. Some beefy boys, and then we're just going to pass Memory Setter over. Ooh, easiest EX6 pickup. And then we're going to load up the Raptor Sparrow underneath Taiki. At 3, a rookie in the back, the Rush Geel. You hate to see it stuck there in the back. We are going to swing in. We are going to die. No float this time. And then it's going to be Geel X. Put a Destiny Draw Gallantmon out in front. Pitch off Gallantmon to draw 2. And then it's time to Gallantmon X over that. We're going to find Growlmon. Growlmon in the front? Or... I mean, if he has another Growl X, like, no reason not to, right? Okay, red memory boost. Just going to go for the memory choke. Does find us another Growlmon. It's a memory inherit that you do have to interact with. I quite like this because stuff like EX, it makes it so EX6 is a little bit harder to use because the mandatory shrink is gonna like mess up your numbers, especially when we have to Taiki to find the Zeeg. I think it was double pickup. Pickup Z, yeah, pickup Z, load Zeeg. And then we're going to tap Taiki, EX6. I'm gonna pass over effectively a memory setter, gonna gain 1, gonna get the shooting star out. And we are going to swing in for 2 checks. 1 Tocado, 1 boost. Come on. It's pretty good. So we're going to go up to just a crisp 5 memory. Again, real shame that the Rush Geel is stuck in the stack. But hey, if bad things happen to the stack, then we're chilling. This could be War Growl pretty easy. Which War Growl is it? I actually need to read AD War Growl. I'm not even going to pretend. We do get a Tocado for free because I know it's on play when Digivolving. War Growlmon AD03. I'm gonna correct the boost. On play when Digivolving, play a Tocado from hand or trash, then delete a 6k Digimon, which is why we got to get rid of Shooting Star. We are going to safely eject everybody out as we do make Gallantmon. The new AD01 Gallantmon. Delete up to 10k, then this Digimon may attack, but you can also delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. So we get to pop that first before swinging. And then your turn, no opponent's effects can affect this if it has Tocado in stack, which we do not, but we do get to pick up. The problem is this is still just 2 potential checks. This guy doesn't restand at end of turn or anything like that. So we're going to swing in for 1, and then we do get to get a free tamer off of this, do get a loadout, and then this is going to be Slam, which is going to give us the Rush Body for game. So it's going to be 2-0 for Cross Heart there. Just didn't really get to get going in game 1, and then obviously, you know, aggro deckable time in game 2. But we do get to see a little bit more out of Growlmon. I think we're going to get to see a little bit more. So yeah, we're going to get a reroll here, and we're going to set up for the next game, which means... if you haven't already, you should hit the like button, subscribe, and consider joining the members. You can do so for as little as £1 a month, like the names on the screen. Or if you want to bump up that tier, and maybe if I get to see you at a regional, you can get some free Garurumon sleeves from us. We've got Turtle Sovereign, Balfi, Marcio, Gretzi, Brando, Kessa, Z-Slasher, Silver Chariot, Sanjit PS, Metallica, Laot, Allcrest, Random Factor, Sleeping Squid, and Will with Valkers. Next up, we're going to get the red memory boost, and once again, Rush Geel stuck in Raising. And we actually have to make Omni Shout in the back here, so I'm going to pass for 1. And then, yep, just going to play tennis close to the net. I'm going to swing in, hit a Takato, but it doesn't mean we get the end of attack, which means we do get Katone. Get the load up. We're actually going to go for the double load. And then Katone, Katone, load X7 in order to get a draw. And Growl X, straight out of Raising. Okay, so we get a different Growl in there. Training does find Gallantmon. And now we swing in our Armour Purge Body, Lamau. Does live, which is unfortunate. We've not really managed to get this Growl X to float even a single time, so we're just going to get ourselves an extra Tocado off of the War Growl. And as a reminder, by the way, if you do want to see the Gallantmon list, it is already in the Discord. Maybe I'll even have it at the start of the video if I've remembered, but who's to say, really? We are going to see a Trio Tamer. And we got the Warp Geel in the back. Surely we have to Gallantmon here. Because it doesn't have an unsuspend, so this is... Oh, Megidra. Megidra's cute as well. That boy evolves for a lot, though. Yeah, Midroll. Get to swing in. This is 2 checks. Does die end of attack, so... We're going to take our memory first. Really not that much memory gained back. And then we get to play Rush Geel. Not enough to gain the rush, I don't think. I think it's just so we maintain a body, and I guess so float. If we had like the one that would, the hero one that like actually draws something, I think we get more out of it. Oh, never mind. We get to go into Promo Gallant off of the Takato end of turn. This is cute. It gives us a Gallantmon, the name, and it does get to swing apparently. So, oh yes, because we now have the Gallantmon, so the Takato at end step can make it attacks. We actually do end up getting a rush damage and a recovery. So that's a pretty big tempo swing. I mean, 4 damage and healing 1, so the chip functionally gone. But I mean, obviously, you know, Katone Lamal. Cannot draw because we're at 8 cards now, but we do get to swing into a Crimson mode. Tap Katone, tap Trio. And we're gonna get cross 7, cost -1, and then we start Digi-crossing. So we've got the Starmon, and we're gonna choose to go from hand rather than from under Tamer. It does pass 1. Don't have the Blitz Tamer or anything, so we are just going to bot deck. We do get to spit out the Takato. Yeah. So we get one check's worth of damage. And I think we're just checking to see what would get ejected should we make use of this Warp Gallantmon. Training into Growl X, Mill 2, because we don't have anything. So just trying to get that trash threshold a little higher. Crack the boost, go to 6. I'm going to make War Growl. Okay, this will let us warp into Megidramon. I don't hate this. I'm going to go into Gallant first, get the pop. Going to give Raptor Sparrow out off the eject. We're just going to find a Tamer, trash off one of them. Now we're going to swing. This will be Megidramon. Does pass over to 2. Is going to blow up, is going to gain back, and then it would float into a Gallantmon, which then with Takato is going to get to go, and we get to go into a rush body, which will take a game. So, we're going to finish that one there. We got 3 games out of this one. They are going to play some more friendlies, and if you want to see how those go, make sure to hit the subscribe button, because we'll be back for more. They'll come out early for members as well. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday, and as always, have yourselves a damn good one.